Hello, fellow travelers, and a big warm yasas. That's Greek for hello. We are about to go on an amazing trip together to see a country that is full of wonder. If you look at a map of southeastern Europe, you'll find Greece. It's at the very bottom of a piece of land called the Balkan Peninsula, sticking out into the sea. Our trip into Greece's long and interesting history starts way before the famous smart thinkers and shiny temples of Athens. After a time called the Dark Ages, around 800 years before the year 1, a new way people lived and were ruled started. These were called city-states. Athens and Sparta became very important, and they showed two very different ways of living. Then, in the early 400s before the year 1, a really big problem came along that made many of these cities, who often fought each other, work together. This was the Persian Wars. After a big war called the Peloponnesian War, the Greek cities, like Athens, were not as strong. A new strong kingdom to their north, called Macedon, started to become more important. If you go to Greece, especially for the first time, you just have to see the Acropolis of Athens. You'll feel so amazed when you stand before it. Get ready to be totally amazed by Santorini. It's an island that people always say is one of the most beautiful places on Earth. Next, we go to the main part of Greece, to a place that looks like something out of a storybook. It's called Meteora. Santorini is amazing with its volcanoes, but Greece has many, many other islands. Each one is special in its own way, with its own cool things to see. Now, we travel to an important cultural place in Greece. It's on the sides of a mountain called Parnassus. This place is Delphi, and people long ago, even those from Athens, thought it was the center of the whole world. From the magical hills of Delphi, we go to the western part of an area called the Peloponnese. We're going to another place that's very important to Greece's history and to the whole world, ancient Olympia. Let's leave the amazing old places on the main part of Greece and sail west. We're going to a different world, the Ionian Islands. They are like beautiful green jewels. Coming back to the main part of Greece, we're looking at a place called the Peloponnese. It's almost an island, joined to the rest of Greece by a thin strip of land called the Isthmus of Corinth. This big piece of land is full of old stories, legends, and big historical events. Many of ancient Greece's most important stories happened here, from the famous adventures of Hercules to the strong kingdoms of Mycenae and Sparta, which often interacted with Athens. The Peloponnese is like a big outdoor museum, but it also has really beautiful nature, with tall mountains, green valleys, clean beaches, and old stone villages. It offers lots of different and great things to see and do if you want to explore it. Gap 2S. The Peloponnese has many really amazing old places that make history feel real. We already talked about Olympia, but there's so much more. Epidaurus has one of the best old Greek theatres that's still in good shape. It's famous for how well you can hear things. Even today, you can hear a pin drop from the high seas. Imagine watching an old Greek play here thousands of years ago, maybe even one you could also see in Athens. Ancient Corinth was in a very good spot on that thin strip of land. It was a big centre for buying and selling things long ago. And it's a place where St. Paul taught, looking at its many old broken buildings like temples, fountains, and the place where Paul was judged, helps you feel close to old Greek times and early Christian times. How Greece makes money. Greece's money story today has many parts and keeps changing, just like its old history. It's a country with a strong economy. Jobs where people help others, like in shops, restaurants and hotels that serve people who live there. and people who visit are most important for how the country makes money, especially in big cities like Athens. Greece is part of big groups like the European Union, so how its money matters go is connected to other countries in Europe. In the last few years, Greece has gone through some tough money times, but has shown it is strong and trying to make things better. Knowing how it makes money is another interesting thing to learn about this historic land. For a long, long time, Greece has been a country of people who buy and sell things and sail on the sea. It's in a good spot where Europe, Asia, and Africa meet, so it was a natural place for trade for thousands of years. Ancient Greeks, especially from powerful cities like Athens, were famous for being great sailors and traded with many places. They spread goods and ideas all over the Mediterranean Sea. This long history of connecting with others by buying and selling has definitely helped its money situation today. The sea is not just beautiful, it's a very important way to make money, a key part of Greece's long and interesting money story. Sunshine and money, how tourism helps. Tourism is for sure one of the most important ways Greece makes money. It's a big way the country gets money and gives jobs to many people. Millions of visitors come to Greece each year. They love its great mix of ancient wonders like those in Athens, sunny islands, and lively way of life. The money made from tourists helps pay for things everyone uses like roads and schools, building new things and taking care of old places like the Acropolis in Athens. This business is very important for Greece's money. It shows off the best things about the country to the whole world. There are many different reasons why Greece is always popular for tourists. Many come to walk where smart thinkers walked long ago at the Acropolis in Athens, or to feel the magic of Delphi. Others dream of perfect holidays on islands like Santorini, Mykonos, or Crete with their amazing beaches and pretty villages. The famous Greek friendliness called philoxenia also makes a big difference, making visitors feel really welcome. Add the yummy food from the Mediterranean, the fun things to see and do, and how beautiful the land is, and it's easy to see why Greece is always one of the best places to visit. Good things from the land and sea, farming and shipping. Farming has been a very important part of Greek life and how it makes money for a very long time, even for ancient cities like Athens that needed food from the countryside. The weather in the Mediterranean, with its gentle, rainy winters and long, hot, dry summers, is perfect for growing many kinds of plants. Old ways of farming, taught by parents and grandparents, are still used in many parts of the country, along with new ways. The Mediterranean way of eating, which is famous around the world for being healthy, comes from the fresh, good food that grows in Greek soil. Farming not only helps make money, but also changes how the countryside looks and the way of life there. Greece is famous for some special farm foods that are loved in Greece and in other countries. Olive oil, sometimes called liquid gold, is maybe the most famous. Greece makes a lot of it, and Greek extra virgin olive oil is loved for being so good and tasty. Olives themselves, particularly kinds like kalamata, are a very common food. The country also grows lots of fruits like oranges, figs, peaches, and grapes. Many of these grapes are used for making wine, which they've done for a long time. Fresh vegetables, yummy cheeses like feta, and special things like mastiha from an island called Chios add more to all the good food Greece grows. Being a good visitor, customs and manners. Greeks are famous for being very friendly and welcoming. They call it philoxenia, which means friend to strangers. And it's a big deal there. You'll probably see it for yourself when you visit. Greek people are usually very happy to share their beautiful country with you, but being a good visitor means more than just enjoying their kindness. It also means showing you care about their ways and traditions. A few small, polite things you can do can make your time with people better, help you see the real Greece, and make people think well of you. Understanding these small things shows you respect how they live, and this often leads to better and nicer friendships with the wonderful people you'll meet on your journey through this historic land. One of the most important things to think about, especially if you visit holy places, is the rules about what to wear. Greece has many beautiful churches and monasteries, including amazing places like Meteora, and even smaller old churches you might find in Athens. When you plan to go into these places where people still pray, both men and women need to wear clothes that cover them up. This usually means covering your shoulders and knees. For ladies, a simple scarf can be very helpful to put over your shoulders or tie around your waist like a quick skirt. Men should choose to wear long pants instead of short. While it's okay to wear normal summer clothes when walking around towns like Athens or relaxing on beaches, remembering to dress modestly in holy places and even in older villages in the countryside shows a lot of respect. Smart travel's staying safe and avoiding problems. Most people think Greece is a very safe country for travelers, and most trips are fine and full of great memories. The main thing to watch out for, like in many popular tourist places, is small stealing, like someone taking your wallet or bag. This can happen more in very crowded city places, like the subway in Athens, busy markets like Monastiraki in Athens, or near big tourist spots where people might not be paying attention. It's smart to be careful. Keep your money, phone, and important papers safe and hard for others to grab, maybe in a special belt or a zipped inside pocket. Don't show off lots of money or fancy jewelry, and always pay attention to what's around you, especially in busy places. Getting around Greece means using different ways to travel, and each has things to know. Taking a ferry boat is a famous part of visiting the Greek islands, often starting from ports near Athens. For popular trips, especially in the busiest summer months of July and August, it's a very good idea to book your ferry tickets early because they can sell out. Be ready for them to sometimes be late. Schedules can change because of weather or other things, so being okay if things are a bit late, sometimes called Greek time, is helpful. If you plan to drive, the big main roads are usually good, but roads on islands or in country areas in the mountains can be small, curvy, and sometimes not in the best shape. People there might drive in a strong way, so drive very carefully. You often need a special driver's license called an international driving permit to rent a car. The enduring allure of Hellas. Greece is more than just ancient ruins and pretty pictures. It's a place where history, culture, and nature blend beautifully. You feel like part of it, welcomed by its lively spirit. Greece offers sensory experiences that captivate you. From its rich history to its vibrant present, Greece is a living story. Discover the spirit of Greece where every moment feels special. Its history shaped our world, and its beauty continues to inspire. Greece is not just a destination, it's an experience that stays with you. Your Greek Odyssey awaits. Greece is a magical blend of history, culture, and nature. Ancient ruins stand proudly in modern cities like Athens. The Parthenon is a must-see. Local life is deeply connected to the land and sea. Feel the history when you visit ancient sites. Enjoy stunning views and sunsets. Greece offers something for everyone, from history lovers to beachgoers, adventurers to foodies. Greece makes every holiday dream come true. Explore ancient Athens and its Acropolis. Relax on beautiful beaches, savor Mediterranean cuisine, hike, sail, and discover hidden beaches. Greece has it all. Your Greek adventure awaits. Pack your bags and get ready. Greece is ready to welcome you. Antiosas, for now that means goodbye and happy travels.